Welcome everybody to beautiful downtown Carp on a partly cloudy afternoon, day 3:08 start time. Game between the Plattsville Lightning and the host West Carleton Electric. Trent Agnello leading things off for the Lightning. He'll be facing Blake Bramberger, who gets things started with a strike. Squares to bunt, 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Nice curveball there from Bramberger.
Now up for Plattsville, we have number 10, Felix Isert-Bender.
Brings Isert-Bender to the plate. He'll be playing third base today as he pushes that up to Connor Page at third. 2 away.
Now for the Lightning, we see number 20, the second baseman.
And now,
Braden
Vandewinkle. He'll be playing second base for the Lightning this afternoon. Ball in. One 0 pitch on the way. Pushed out to center. Strathen under it. Side is retired. 1-2-3 as we head to the bottom of the first.
For the Lightning, we saw 0 runs on 0.
Back for the bottom of the first, Dylan Warwick leading things off for the Electric, followed by Connor Page and Connor Hopper. Big shout out to Malwood Construction for the plate tamper that we've been using this week, keeping the diamonds looking beautiful. Malwood generously helping us out, packing down the mound and the batter's box with that plate tamper. That misses. Ball 3. Christener in there with strike 1, 3-1. 3-1 pitch inside for ball 4 as Warwick gets things started with a leadoff walk.
Now batting number 7, Connor Page.
Connor Page playing third base this afternoon. Squares, leaves it. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Fouled off down the first baseline. Off the end of the bat. That misses for ball 1. So Christner still ahead in the count, 1-2. That misses down for ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss by Page. The first out of the inning. Great crowd here on hand to watch the local host team this afternoon. Beautiful, mostly sunny skies. Hopper looking to get the hosts on the board with Warwick the board at first with his leadoff walk. 1 away. He's going to turn on that, put it down the right field line. Digging for home is Warwick. Throw will come, and Hopper is in there standing up. An Electric take a 1-0 lead. To bring center fielder Alex Strathern to the dish. Strathern falls behind 0-1. Kistner gets him swinging. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Strathern fights that off, pushes it up near the fence. He will be retired. 2 away. That'll bring Gusick Pennock to the plate.
We have number 6, Dawson Pennock.
This is that. Ball 1. Christner with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One pitch inside for ball 2. Hopper at third after cashing the base runner Warwick from first. And that's going to cash Hopper from third as Pennock pushes that to right field with a RBI single.
Now batting for West Carleton, we have the shortstop, number 5, Brett Almeida.
They'll bring shortstop Brett Almeida to the plate. Christner delivers. Almeida lets it go. That's in there for strike 2. Christner quickly ahead, 0-2. As he looks to get his team to the sticks here. Inside for ball 1. That's going to be pushed deep in the hole. It's short. Strong throw, not in time. Get the speedy Almeida. And the Electric keep this rolling. Nice attempt there by Sam Diamond. Going deep in the hole, it's short. Took him away from first base and not able to get him in, or get him at first, sorry. Oh, 1 pitch, misses, but 0-1. One 1 pitch from Christner down in the dirt. Blocked well by Vandewinkle, and runners don't move. Matthew doing the catching today. Braden playing at 2-bag. Swing and a miss. Pushes the count to 2-2 on Potton. Leaves that up for ball 3. Full count, runners will be moving. Misses for ball 4.
Number 14.
That'll bring Sammy Perkins to the plate. Sam playing right field for the Electric. Ball outside, 1-0. That misses up for ball 2. It's in the dirt, pushes the count to 3-0. Nowhere to put him here. That's 1 strike. Three 1 pitches in there as well. 3-2. Christner looking to work his way back after going down 3-0. Get himself out of a bases loaded jam. Perkins fouls that back. Stays alive, 3-2. Gonna push that back up the middle. That'll cash 1 for sure. 2 potentially. Big turn by Perkins. Nobody covering first and Another 2 runs come in on the single up middle by Sammy Perkins. Almeida advanced to third on that one. So still first and third.
Now batting for West Carleton, number 33, Hayden Kahn.
Two away. Sorry, Potton at third. Perkins at 1. Kahn up. Perkins takes second with no throw. So they stay out of the force at second. That misses away. 1-1. Christner with his 36th pitch of the first inning. Gets Kahn swinging at a strike. That's rolled over, down to first. Christner gets out of it. Electric get 4 in the bottom half and lead 4-0 after 1 complete. Back for the top of the second. Leading things off will be Matthew Vandewinkle, Sam Diamond, and Sean Desmarais. That misses for ball 1. As Vandewinkle takes that back up the middle to get things started. Nice leadoff single for the Lightning.
Now batting for the Lightning, number 47, Sam Diamond.
Brandberger paints the outside corner for strike 1. That's going to be popped up, down to third. Connor Page under it. 1 away. That'll bring Sean Desmarais to the plate.
Now batting number 43, Sean Desmarais.
That's in for ball one. It's going to be pulled foul down the left line, left field line, sorry. Bramberger ahead. Sorry, not ahead. He is now. Or not. 2-2. Apologies, I lost track of the count. Change up. Gets him to roll over. On to 2. Get the lead runner. And 2 away. That'll bring Cohen Christner to the plate. That misses up. One pitch on the way. It's going to be ripped down to third, and a great play by Connor Page. The Electric are out of the inning, coming up in the bottom half of the second, leading 4-0. And we're back in the bottom of the second. Leadoff hitter Dylan Warwick back up after the Electric sent 9 batters to the plate last inning. He's going to rip this foul. He walked and scored on the hopper. Well, I scored it as a triple, but yet to see the official score on that. That one misses down, 1-1. That one's going to be skied out in behind second, and he will be retired. One away.
Now batting for the Electric, number 7, Connor Page.
So Page is up after making a great play at third to end the top half of the inning. Looks at strike one on the outside corner. That gets pushed to short, as Sam Diamond makes the play.
Now batting the designated player, number 93, Connor Hopper.
So that brings Hopper up with 2 away. A little bit of action in the Lightning bullpen down the right side. That misses away. Ball 2. Two and 0. Catches the outside corner. 2 and 1. That one just a bit high. 3 and 1. Three-one pitch. Misses away. Ball 4.
Now batting for West Carleton, number 83, Alex Strathern.
That brings Alex Strathern to the dish. Popped it out. To first baseman Jared Vopel in the first inning as he looks at a strike. ON2. Certainly much warmer today than it was to start the week on Tuesday, where we were topping out in the mid-teens, closer to the mid-20s today. Strathern goes down swinging. The Lightning are out of the inning and trail 4-0 after 2 complete. Back for the top of the third inning. Leading things off for the Lightning will be Jared Vopel, followed by Caden Eichler, and back to the top to Trent Agnello. That misses up for ball 1.
Batting first, number 24,
And apologies,
Jared Vosper.
I have it written down as Vopel. It's Vosper. Sorry, Jared. I'm going to blame the coach's penmanship on that one on the score sheet. 2-0. Gets the call in the inside corner. 2-1. No, it's not the coach's fault. It's mine. I just wrote it down incorrectly. That one can't be corralled by Perkins and Wright off his glove, and Vosper's in there for a double.
Now batting for the Lightning, number 34, Caden Eicher.
Apologies to the coach and Jared. So Vosper aboard at 2. It's a leadoff double. Caden Eichler making his first plate appearance of the day. Follow one away. Good throw, but a good slide by Vosper to slide wide of the bag. Gets his left hand in safely. Ahead of the tag of Connor Page. And we push through the hole on the left side. And Eichler will take second on the throw. As left fielder Kahn throws it a little wildly into the infield, misses the cutoff, and Eichler advances to second on the error. Pignello, a swinging bunt down the first baseline, will advance the runner to third, out himself.
Now batting number 10, Felix Bender.
One away. Isaac Bender, who flew out to third base, or popped out to third base. Just going to foul that off. This is up. Bremberger deals, swinging bunt again. Rorwick wisely doesn't throw, as Eichler was ready to break for home if he did. So single there by Isaac Bender takes second on the somewhat lackadaisical play by the Electric on the infield. And they have runners at second and third with just one away, trailing 4-1. Hamburger misses inside. That one's going to be skied to center. Strathern tries to get the runner tagging from second. Another run will come in as Eichler scores from third on the sac fly by Vandewinkle. So 2 away and 2 runs in. And Matthew Vandewinkle, who singled in the second, is looking to catch that runner from third. Swings through that. 1-1. That misses in. Good scoop by Rorick. Vandewinkle's going to roll over that to third. Nice play made. To get the out, end the inning. And Pennock with the play there at second. So, Lightning get 2 back. Trail 4-2 heading into the bottom of the third. Leading things off for the Electric in the bottom of the third, Dawson Pennock, who singled and had an RBI single in the first and scored. Swings through that, strike 1. He'll be followed by Brett Almeida and Will Potton. And it's going to give that a ride out to right center. And he will be retired as Carter Martin makes the out.
We have number 5, the shortstop, Brett Almeida.
Almeida singled and scored back in the first on the 2 RBI single by Sammy Perkins. Swings at that one down in the dirt. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Almeida checks. 2-2. Two pitch. Misses just in. Cohen Christner wanted that one. 3-2. And he loses them with ball 4. So Almeida aboard.
Now batting number
Cohen
11,
Christner a little frustrated with that
Will Cotton.
2-2 pitch. Hoping for the strike call. That one's in there for strike 1. Hutton walked and was stranded at third and back in the first. That's in there for strike 2. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Now batting for West Carleton, we have number 14, the right fielder, Sammy Perkins.
That'll bring Sammy Perkins to the dish, who, as stated, had a 2 RBI single back in the first. Back up the middle. One pitch, pulled down to first base. Nice play made there by Vosper, and Lightning are out of the inning, no damage. After 3 complete, score is Electric 4, Lightning 2. And we're back as Bramberger hits Diamond, the leadoff batter for the Lightning. So he'll be aboard with nobody out. Sean Demarest. Designated player up as Bramberger Sails that over the head of Demarest.
43, Sean Demarest.
That's going to be pushed right back up the middle. Strathern bobbled it. Diamond held it third. And the hard hit ball by the designated player. That'll bring it pitcher, Colin Christner. He fouls that off for strike one. That is also fouled off down the third baseline. 0-2. Christner ahead of these pitches from Bramberger. Going to deposit that out to left. Con will give up the run to keep Demarest at first on the sac fly
Now batting the first baseman, number
by the
24,
pitcher Christner as he helps
Jared
himself out, pushing a third run across for the Lightning. That brings Vosper to the plate. He doubled and scored last inning. First run of the game for the Lightning. Going to get things going again. He's going to sky that to left. Back, back, back. Gone and out of here for a two-run home run by Jared Vosper. And the Lightning take the lead 5-4. Caden Eichel back up the middle. Tough play, nobody gets it. He is going to turn, use his wheels once again, and advance to second. On what probably should have just been a single. I'm not sure which electric player got a foot on it. Seemed to, Pennock tried to get it out of his reach. Almeida came over. I think he just maybe got a toe on it and pushed out towards right field. And Eichler took advantage going to second. So that'll bring Jackson Gregg to the plate. He'll be batting for the leadoff hitter,
number 27, Jackson Gregg.
Trenton Agnello. That ball misses down. 1-0. one catches the corner, 1-1. This is up, 2-1. That one's rolled over, 3-2.
Now you protect your kick, come on.
Oh, apologies, 2-2. Eichler at second. Three and two. That one's going to be popped up. Out of play. That might have been off our production trailer behind us here. Wake the guys up a little bit. Three-two pitch. Fouled off. Greg stays alive. Another 3-2 pitch gets him swinging for strike three. Good battle there between Jackson Gregg and Blake Bramberger. That brings Felix Isaac Bender to the plate. Singled last inning and was stranded at third. Fouls that off, strike one. That misses wide. Warwick doesn't throw. Eichler down to third. Pitch on the way. Push back up the middle. Good piece of hitting by Isaac Bender. And that'll cash another run for the Lightning.
Number 20, Braden Van de Winkle.
As they take a 6-4 lead. Gonna have a meeting here at the mound. Coach Adam Brown gonna take the ball from Blake Bramberger. Give it to Ryland Hill.
Coming into pitch for West Carleton, we have number 26, Ryland Hill.
while we're in a bit of a timeout here, I'll have a look at and hear some cheering over on Diamond 2 as Kip Quebec and Napanee Express are duking it out in the top of the fourth, with the Express leading 2-0. Ethan Toombs pitching currently for the Express, started the game. This Braden Vandewinkle, who's flied out twice to center field. Checks his swing. Appeal. Or not. One will pitch on the way. That misses for ball 2. That's fouled off over into the Team Nova Scotia warm-up area. Push to short. Throw from his knees. Nice play by Brett Almeida. Side is retired. Not before they push another 4 runs across and take a 6-4 lead over the Electric heading into the bottom of the fourth. Back for the bottom of the fourth, Hayden Kahn leading things off for the West Carleton Electric. Christner delivers, checks his swing. No, he did not go, so 1-0. Two and 0. Two and 2. Christner looking to get the out. Strike 3 swinging. 1 away.
Now batting for West Carleton, we have number 9, the catcher Dylan Warwick.
Leadoff hitter Dylan Warwick, who walked, scored in the first, and flew out the second. Even in the count, 1-1. Leaves that down, 2-1. As Warwick works the walk.
Now batting for West Carleton, we have number 7, Connor Page.
So 1 aboard. That misses. Looks like Equipe Quebec has tied it up with the Express in the top of the 4th over on Diamond 2. 2 apiece. Christner misses inside. 6-4 here on Diamond 1. As the Electric jumped out to an early 4-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Page pushes that up the middle, going to try and turn 2, and they do. They're out of the inning. Off to the top of the 4th we go with the Lightning leading 6-4. We are back for the top of the 5th. Matthew Van Winkle leading things off, followed by Sam Diamond and Sean Demarest. Vandewinkle singled back in the second. He fouls that down the left side, out of play. In there for a strike, 1-2. Fouls that off. Warwick not able to squeeze it. Still 1-2 as Vandewinkle stays alive. That's also pushed out of play down the left side. Two balls, two strikes. Vandewinkle looking for a leadoff single or anything as he lines out to third. One away.
Now batting for the Lightning, we have number 47, Sam Diamond.
Diamond got things started for the Lightning last inning, hit by a pitch by Bramberger. Advanced to second on a wild pitch and ended up scoring. Strike on the outside corner. That one misses away, 1-1. That one's fouled off. 2-2, sorry, is the count. Misses up. 3-2. Diamond with the split grip on the bat. The count full. Gets him looking at strike three on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Hill to paint the corner. Get him looking at strike three.
Number 43, Sean Demarest.
Two away. Sean Demarest scored last inning. One of 4 runs by the Lightning. As he fouls this one off. Took them a while to get things figured out. Put 2 up in the third and 4 up in the fourth. Scoreless thus far here in the fifth, but still leading 6-4. That misses away. 1-1. It's fouled off. 1-2. As I said earlier, great crowd here at the park. Watching not only these two teams slug it out, but also Napanee and Quebec. Lots of folks in the outfield bleachers, also the first and third base bleachers. Sits back on that changeup. Bad hop on Almeida. Still knocks it down, but not able to make the throw.
Number 7, Cohen Christner.
See how they score that. Pitcher Cohen Christner. As Rorick throws down, backed up by Almeida, keeps it there, and Demarest is at second after the wild pitch. Christner looking to help his own cause. Pushes that out of play down the right side. That's going to be pushed back up the middle beyond the outstretched glove of Dawson Pennock, and Christner helps his own cause with an RBI single here in the fifth.
Now batting for the Lightning, number 24, the first baseman, Jared Vosper.
That'll bring Jared Vosper to the plate. Having himself a day. With a double and a home run, 2 runs scored. Misses for ball 1. Napanee's taking the lead back over on Diamond 2. They currently lead at Cape Quebec 5-2. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Pushes that into the netting down the right side. Ryland Hill looking to go win the battle here and get himself to the sticks. Rorick with the throw. Demarest doesn't slide, but still in safely. And 3-2 pitch on the way. Maybe pushed to second. Handcuffs Pennock. The Electric get caught looking, trying to see if they'd made the out or not. Demarest wisely races home as Vosper's in there for a single. That one handcuffed Panic.
Now batting, we have number 34, Caden Eicher.
So Caden Eichler at the dish. Vosper on first. Big jump. Hill gets the strike call in the outside corner. 0-1. Fights that off. 0-2. On to first, and they get him. Good throw from his knees by Brett Almeida and a good stretch by Will Potton to get Eichler at first and end the inning. After 4.5, Lightning lead, 8-4. Back with the bottom of the fifth, leading things off for the Electric will be designated player Connor Hopper. He will be followed by what appears to be Finn Barton, who is in the on-deck circle for the Lightning. That paints the outside corner, 2-1. Home plate umpire just wanting to clean off the mound there, I believe. Two and one's the count. Three and one's the count. Catches the top of the zone. 3-2. Three-two pitch on the way from Christner. Hopper spoils that. into the cage on the left side. Seventh pitch of the at-bat on the way. He loses him outside. Ball 4. Hopper's aboard with a leadoff walk. So Finn Barton will come into the game for center fielder Alex Strathern.
Coming into the game now for West Carleton up to bat, we have number 77, Finn Barton.
Hey, let me know.
So Finn Barton. Hopper goes. He's in there. Oh! Thought he was under the tag as the ball bounced up and took the glove up. Third base umpire says no. Great throw by Matthew Vandewinkle. And Hopper is erased. Christner misses again. 3-0 to Barton. That misses up for ball 4.
Now batting number 6, Dawson Pennant.
That's in there for a strike. Penix had an RBI single in the first. Flew out to center in the third. Pushes that down to first as Vosper goes to second, back to first, but Penix beats the throw.
Now batting for the Electric number 5, the shortstop Brett Almeida.
It brings shortstop Brett Almeida to the plate, who's singled and walked this game. Jams them, popped up to second, and they are out of the inning. As the Lightning still lead 8-4 through 5. Back for the top of the 6th, leading things off. Trent Agnello, who's back in after being pinch hit for by Jackson Gregg in the 4th. Squares, but nothing doing. Pulls back. Two and 1, or 3 and 0, sorry. Apologies. Let's see if he's swinging or taking here. Strike 1. 3 and 1. That's pushed just foul down the third baseline. Count is full at 3 and 2. Three-two pitch gets him swinging. Strike 3. Zignello not able to catch up to that one.
The third baseman, Felix Bender.
That misses away for ball 1. This is up. Top of the 6th over on Diamond 2. Napanee Express leading Equipe Quebec 5-2. Ethan Toombs still towing the rubber for the Express. It's in there for a strike. 2 and 1.
Now batting for the Lightning, we have number 20, Braden Van de Winkle.
So Isaac Bender aboard after the walk. That'll bring Braden Van de Winkle. He's got a sac fly. Gonna push that out to center. Finn Barton coming on. Makes the catch. Van de Winkle's retired on 1 pitch.
Now batting for the Lightning,
2 away.
we have number 15, Matthew Van de Winkle.
Van de Winkle fouls that back into the cage. 0 and 1. Inside, ball 1. Fouls that off. 1-2 is the count. Hill delivers. Van de Winkle stays alive. That's pushed foul over into the Nova Scotia warm-up area. The ball comes right back in nice and quickly. Another 1-2 pitch on the way. Van de Winkle manages to check his swing on that pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Appeal made. No. Did not swing. Change up. Van de Winkle just able to spoil that one. Stay alive at 2-2. Good battle between Van de Winkle and Hill. That misses for ball 3. And Winkle spoils that. I lost count, but I suspect this is about at least the 9th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Hill makes the play, retires Van de Winkle, and off we go to the bottom of the 6th with the Electric trailing 8-4.
In the top of the Will Potton leading things off for the Electric.
here in the bottom half of the sixth, to be followed by Sammy Perkins and Hayden Kahn. Stays back as long as he can on that change up into the dirt. He'll be retired, one away. Brings Sammy Perkins to the plate. One for two, the 2 RBI single in the first, and he grounded out to first baseman Jared Vosper back in the third.
Now batting
As he
correct
looks
crowd
at
number 14, Sammy
strike
Perkins.
2 on the outside corner. Strike 3 looking on the outside corner. So we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Hayden Kahn, as Jack Armstrong will come into the game. Christner had a rough first inning.
Coming in for West
Giving up
Carrollton to hit
4 runs
number 8, Jack Armstrong.
on 3 hits and 2 walks. He's since settled in. He's given up no further runs. And Perkins was his 5th strikeout victim of the day, as Armstrong leaves that go by for strike 1. Gonna rip that into the gap. Digging for 2. We'll have a look for 3. And he will be in to third with a triple to kickstart things here in the bottom of the 6th for the Electric. Exactly what you need your pinch hitter to do. That'll turn the lineup over for Dylan Warwick,
Now for West Carrollton number 9, Dylan Warwick.
who's walked twice. Flew out to second the other at-bat that he's had. And looking to cash that runner from third. Strike on the other corner. Quickly 0-2 is Christner. And that one misses 1-2. Just going to push that to short. Diamond camped under it. The Electric are retired in their half of the 6th. Through 6 complete. Lightning lead 8-4 over the Electric. Back with the top half of the 7th. Sam Diamond, Sean Demarest, and Cohen Christner to get things started for the Lightning. They'll be back up the middle off the leg of Hill and in for a leadoff single by Diamond.
Now batting for the Lightning, number 43, Sean Demarest.
I know I said it before, but I'm just looking at the mound in the batter's box. First base, second, and third, where we had rain pooling on Wednesday and yesterday. And the amazing job the grounds crew has done to keep this diamond not only playable, but in immaculate shape. Plate tamper provided by Malwood Construction. Certainly helps to pack things down, and when we have to use the quick dry in those areas that I just mentioned,
In the game running at first, we have double zeros.
makes a big difference. So Sam Diamond will be replaced at first by a pinch runner. Matthew Meyer as Demarest takes that back up the middle. Meyer headed to third, throw just off line. Good throw in center by Finn Barton. Would have had him, but just off line. And the Lightning are in business with runners at second and third.
Now batting for the Lightning, we have number 7, Cohen Christner.
As Demarest smartly moves up. I will say I've been quite impressed by the base running acumen of the Plattsville Lightning in this game. And as I say that, Sean Demarest forgets that there's a runner in front of him who had barely gotten off third base, but that's okay. They are leading 8-4 with runners on second and third with nobody out. Something his teammates can poke fun at him for when you have an 8-4 lead. And that is going to get through, and he will not test the arm of Finn Barton in center.
Now batting for the Lightning,
As
we have
Demarest
number
goes
24,
station to station.
Osberg.
Meyer scores. Demarest to third. And Cohen Christner aboard with a single. Jared Vosper's got a double, a home run, and a single. A triple shy of the cycle. Leaves that up for ball one. They say the triple is the hardest part of the cycle to get. We'll see if Vosper's able to here. I think he'd be happy with any kind of hit, as he's ahead 2-0. That's fouled off by Vosper, 2-1. (9-4) is the lead for the Lightning. Runners at first and third, nobody out. Runner goes. They take him, and he is out at second. Great throw by Dylan Warwick. Great tag by Dawson Pennock. From his back leg, gets him right in the foot. And that is the first out of the inning. So Vosper's aboard with what is now a 1-out walk. And it looks like Brett Vandendoel will come in to hit for Caden Eichler.
Into the game for the Lightning, we have number 13, Brett Vandendoel.
So, one away. Runners at first and third. Vandendoel, pinch hitter. That's in there for strike one on the outside corner. Vandendoel in for Eichler, who reached twice on an error. Scored both those times and had a ground out to short. Hill misses with that, 1-1. That gets away. 2-1. It's Vosper. Scampers down to second on the wild pitch. That's fouled off. 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way from Hill. Jams him. Tries to check his swing, and he does. Certainly looked like he had committed through the zone. Pushes the count full, 3-2. Gets him there. 2 away.
Now batting for the Lightning, we have number 55, Trent Agnello.
Brings us back to the top of the order, Trent Agnello. That gets away. 1 ball. That's in, 2-0. 2-0 pitch. That misses outside. 3-0. See if Ignelo's swinging here or just taking the whole way. Taking. 3-1. Hill misses inside with that, loses them for ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Felix Eisert Bender, who's yet to be retired this game. Oh, sorry, apologies. He was retired in the first, but he's singled in the third, the fourth, and walked in the 6th. Oh, now we'll apologize a second time, as it appears we will have a pinch hitter. Trent Foster.
Now in the game for Pottsville, we have number 3, Trent Foster.
He'll get his chance to take a few cuts. That misses for ball 1. One and 0. Pitch on the way. Foster fouls that back. 1-1. One pitch on the way to Foster. That misses. 2-1. Our 2 out for the Electric. As Foster digs in. 2-1 pitch on the way. He's going to push that high to right. Perkins under it. Foster retired. Lightning add just 1 and lead 9-4 heading into the bottom of the 7th. Back for the bottom of the 7th.
Now entering the game and
A whole bunch of
batting
changes
for
just
Carlton,
announced
we
the
have number 3, Gabe
scores
Brown.
table. Guessing those are just the players being re-entered on defense. One change that has taken place is number 3, Gabe Brown for the Electric will be taking the place of Connor Page at bat. So he looks at strike 1. Pushes that back to first. Sorry, the pitcher to Christner onto first. 1 away.
Now
This is one of the other changes. Ryland Hill,
number 26, Ryland Hill.
who had entered as the flex player, will replace Connor Hopper, dropping them down to 9, which at this point, unless they score 5, won't matter too much, and he can always come back. So Hill looks at ball 2, looking to help his own cause. Three and 0. We're on diamond 2, top of the 7th. Napanee Express leading in Quebec 7-2, but they do have runners at second and third, 2 out, a 2-0 count. Three-one pitch on the way from Christner, looking to close this one out with a complete game and earn the win. He's been doing it at the plate and on the mound. 3-2 pitch. Loses him inside, ball 4. As Ryland Hill works a walk.
Coming to the plate to bat now, we have number 77, Finn Barton.
That brings Finn Barton to the plate, who replaced Alex Strathern back in the 5th. He reached on a walk and was then erased as the first baseman, Jared Vosper, fielded Pennock's ground ball, went to second to get the lead runner, which was Barton. Another good cut there by Finn Barton. Looks at strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch there by Christner to get him looking. Looks like Dakota McComb will come in for Dawson Pennock.
Now in for West Carlton, we have number 19, Dakota Lacombe.
Catches the inside corner, strike 1. One pitch on the way from Christner, down, 1-1. One pitch, misses up, and Hill will take second. Combe to second will be retired by Braden Vandenwinkle and end this game as the Plattsville Lightning come back after being down 4 early to earn the victory 9-4 over the host West Carleton Electric. And we'll be back the next game on Diamond 1 in about 20 to 25 minutes.
0 errors and 1 left on base for a final score of Plattsville